Hi everyone, hope you're keeping safe and well. Today we're going to be doing a new task. The task today is going to be throwing accuracy. I've got my rolled up sock again. This is what I'm going to be using to throw. And I've got, the throw we're going to be using today is an underarm throw. We're going to be throwing from where I put my socks to my blue target. I'm going to take 3 steps back and put this marker in. Okay, that's going to show me where I'm throwing from and where I'm throwing towards my target. Okay. We need to make sure that when we're throwing, the underarm throw is thrown like this, okay? You can throw with one hand or two, completely up to you, your choice. So now I put my marker down. Mr. Robinson, are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to do our underarm throw. So as you can see, I got all of my socks into the target. Mr. Robertson, unlucky, he missed just one, okay? You can try this as many times as you like. The more you get, the better. The more practice you do, the skill will be better.
So we're going to move on to stage 2 now, okay? For this, we're going to make it a little bit harder. So this time what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the box and we're going to take it 2 further paces further away from our throwing line. So we're going to go 1, 2, okay? Me and Miss Stan, you pull out our socks again. So Miss Stan takes these, and we're going to go back to the throwing line again, but this time we're throwing it a little bit further to make it a little bit harder for you. See, this time you've got to judge how hard, much further you want to throw your socks. So let's see how accurate we are this time. I've missed another one. It's 2. Okay, so there we go. So that time, Mr. Stanbridge got 5 out of 5 again. I only managed to get 3. So what I would look to do is I would look to continue at that stage. I don't really want to be moving on to the next stage until I can accurately get 5 out of 5. Okay, so as Mr. Stanbridge did get 5 out of 5 that time, what we're going to do is I'm going to look to make it even harder for him. Okay, so Mr. Stanbridge, you want to get your 5 socks out of the box. Okay, Mr. Stanbridge is going to go back to the throwing line again. We're not going to move the box. We're going to start the throwing line, but this time I'm going to ask Mr. Stanbridge to go onto his knees. Okay, so as he's on his knees this time, he's now going to make these 5 throws, okay, but he's going to be on his knees, so he might need to think about throwing the socks a little bit higher to try and get it to the box to see how he gets on this time. 4 up, 4, and there we go. Mr. Stanbridge got 5 out of 5, fantastic. So what we can do now is the next time Mr. Stanbridge can move the box a little bit further away, okay, or move himself a little bit further away, or he can even make it a little bit harder for himself and sit on the floor. Okay, so what we've got this time is we are now going to continue to keep having our goes, okay, testing ourselves. So we're either going to make it stay on the same stage, okay, or we'll keep looking to make it a little bit harder for ourselves by moving the box away, or maybe sitting on the floor on our knees like Mr. Stanbridge just did there.
Now we're going to move on to a challenge. We've now got 3 different targets, all at 3 different distances away from where we're throwing. We're going to be throwing our sock into these targets. Before we can move on to the next target and the last target, you must make sure that you've got your item in the first target. Okay, so you go for the closest one first, then the middle one, and finally the blue box. Okay? We have 3 pairs of socks for this challenge. Mr. Robinson, you're going to go first.
Draw. Okay, so we're going to move on to a game now. So this is a throwing game. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a box each. I've got my box on my side, Mr. Stanbridge's got his box on his side, and we've also got 3 socks each. Okay, what we're looking to do is I'm looking to throw my socks into Mr. Stanbridge's box, and Mr. Stanbridge is looking to try and throw his socks into my box. Okay, if a pair of socks goes into the box, okay, that means the other person scores a point and you can no longer throw those socks. But if you miss the box, okay, the other player can pick up the sock and then try and have an attempt at trying to throw it back to their partner's box. Okay, so you'll see how it goes. So if me and Miss Stanbridge get in position, okay, you can both throw at exactly the same time. So you've not got to take turns in it. You just keep going okay, until all 6 socks are in a box, okay, and we'll see who wins the game afterwards. You ready, Mr. Stanbridge?
I am.
Steady, go. Okay, so Mr. Stanbridge's got this one for the win now, so you can win this. And there you go, Mr. Stanbridge wins that game 4-2. I'm not happy about this. That's the last 2 games he's beat me at now. So it looks like I'm going to have to work a little bit harder.
Far superior, sir.
During this lockdown. I think it's probably because you're a little bit older, sir. That age,
More knowledge.
That age has probably got you there.
More knowledge.
So guys, hope you enjoyed that game. You haven't got to just play once. You can carry on playing. You can play the best of 5, okay, the best of 7, the best of 9, whatever you want to do. But just to make sure you are playing for enjoyment and fun. Don't get too competitive like me, Mr. Stanbridge.
And sir, we can have another game. Who knows? You might be able to beat me. You might lose again.
You'll probably do that off camera though, just so there's no proof that I've won.
Guys, just to recap on that, that was our throwing accuracy task. We hope you're really enjoying these online challenges that we're setting for you. We'd love to see your videos if you can upload them to us. We'd love to see who's getting all of the targets, getting them all in. If some of you need a little bit more work for your practice, just like Mr. Robertson did. But yeah, we hope you're keeping safe and well, and look forward to seeing you guys on the next challenge.